Damn. Yeah, focus, nagawin shit. Hmm. They being shady. Look at this. This just started playing on my phone after the Khia song. They so shady. That's why I fuck with Title. That's my wash machine. Hold on, let me go. I went and put in the mic because I was thinking about a story because they play that. Oh shit, I'm taking out the wrong thing. Okay, because I was playing Kaya, Don't Trust No Nigga. The reason why I wanted to listen to that song because I was listening to a tarot reader and she mentioned that song and I was like, you know what? I really want to listen to that. And I'm so glad that I did. But you know, the part that she say that you even got his bitch wanna freak you. Now it reminded me of a situation. It was just so funny. Um so when I first met my husband, he was living in a house where you like rent out a room. And his roommate was this dude that he called African because he was from Africa. So that was like his nickname or whatever. He called himself he called him African. So that's what I knew him by as African. So anyways, I don't know what happened, but it was one particular night that it was I think it was a full moon too, and there was a lot going on. But what I know is that I was looking for my husband. I was concerned about him. Now that's the truth. I really was concerned about him. So, actually after that night, that's when he really wanted to marry me because he felt like I really cared about him. But anyways, I had a lot of communication with African and he just a character. Like he one of those people like he just love drama, you know. He love it. He love it. You know, he love drama so motherfucking much. So he just be all up in it. Like if you got some drama or something like that, he listening. He gonna listen to you and he gonna feed into it and stuff like that. He ain't gonna be like me. Cause usually you come to me with drama, I be thinking about solutions. And I be like, okay, like yeah, you shouldn't talk to them again. Yeah, I'm thinking about solutions because I don't want to be listening to drama all the time. I want to talk about some other shit. It's better shit to talk about. But this motherfucker, nah. So I end up giving him my number that night because I told him to call me if he heard something, yada yada yada. And I probably didn't hear from him for like a whole week or whatever. I wasn't expecting to hear from him because, you know, it was clear of the intentions and everything. And he knew I was with my boyfriend at the time. Like he knew that. Mm. So he ended up texting me, just writing me like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I just wouldn't respond. Then he gonna send me a text message saying that my girlfriend saw you and like she interested in you, like she want to talk to you. And I'm like, she saw me because I ain't never see this girl. I'm like, when did she see me? And he told me when I came over. And I was thinking like, okay, maybe she was in that dark tinted car parked out in the driveway because really slowly that place was starting to get ratchet as fuck. It wasn't always like that though. It was just increasingly starting to get that because of the African dude. He loved drama because he suddenly moved in a girl and he shared this girl with another dude, but sometimes they would fight and it was a whole lot of kids. Like it was really, I ain't never seen no shit like that. I ain't never been in that type of energy like that where it's just really hood rat shit. It was so fucking hood rat. And at that time we was already looking for a place to move, a place to stay together. So yeah. Mm. So after that, I didn't talk to him, but I did communicate it with my boyfriend at the time that he was texting me and what he said. So my now ex-husband, he spoke to him, told him to never text me again. And the African dude understood. So for a long time, he didn't text me, but he did text me again randomly talking about this girl. I just didn't respond. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that story. I gotta finish doing this because I wanted to finish everything tonight. Everything tonight, man. But I don't know, child. I don't know. Hmm. I'm real particular, like with braids and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to like redo this, at least the end of it, because I don't like how loose it is right here. But my best friend, she came over today, and she was only over here for like 5 minutes, and I was like, I want to smoke this joint. Like, let's walk around for a little bit. Like I always make her walk. Like I noticed that. Like we always end up walking because at some point, if we just sitting in the house, I'd be like, "You want to go for a walk?" Because I like to walk, you know, and I like to walk with people too. Sometimes I like to walk. I just like to walk. Anyways, so we was walking down the sidewalk, and suddenly this lady walked up to us and was like, "Do you have triple A?" And then I was just looking at her and I was like, "You look familiar." I like, "Do you know me?" I asked her, like, "Do you know me?" And then she looked at me and she was like, "Oh, yeah. Yes, she knew me. And she even remembered my name. I don't remember her name. I remember her zodiac sign. She's a Aries. Um, she the first person that called me pseudo. When I met her, we had like a short conversation. She even remembered my husband. I made it clear that he is not my husband anymore. And she looked at sad for a moment and I was like, it's cool. It's cool. Like, people just expect you to be sad. But nah, I feel good about my decision. So, anyways, then she was like, I was looking for you. She was like, I was looking for you for like 6 months. Since that moment we met. And I just remember that day I might have released a video that it was an audio clip, like my face probably wasn't on it or something. Cause that particular day, I remember it being cloudy. I was getting a lot of communication from crows and shit like that. And I think I was going through something. And then I ran into this lady. She stopped me. She stopped me to ask me some questions about the apartments and stuff. And at that time, she was living in her car. And I was telling her what I know. I was giving her like other solutions, maybe like places she could go for a little while until she found an apartment. Cause she made it clear that it ain't that she broke. She coming from like another city. So she or maybe even another state or something. So and she was coming down here for the first time, new to this area, and she looking for a place to stay. But because of the economy and the way that it's monopolized, it just been rough. So um but she always alone though. Like she always alone. And it's so Aries. Like I don't think that she mind being alone. But her life is kind of mysterious because she asked me some weird questions. Like she asked me, and me and my friend was talking about this, but she asked me, she said she been living there. She got into an apartment like a month afterwards, but that was weird to me because they wasn't taking people in, but I don't know. Oh, so dang, went blank, dead ass. I don't know. I might have to start wearing something on my head or something like that. So yeah, I ran into her. We had that conversation. She asked me, do the apartments pay your light bill? I was like, no, but you should know that if you've been here for a few months. Like, you should know that. Is you wondering why your lights are on? Because you haven't been paying it? And if you are, I'm understanding because I'm going through something quite similar. Shit is really weird right now, but I feel blessed. I feel blessed. I feel like shit is working out exactly how it's supposed to. Like, I'm so thankful I didn't sign another lease. I'm so thankful. Like, shit is just really chill right now. And I keep waiting for some shit to happen, but shit ain't happening. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I ain't gonna question it. I ain't gonna question it. Not at all. The fact that I could even upload this video is a mystery to me. That's how weird shit is right now. Anyways, yeah. So she was saying like, so I'm thinking maybe she going through something like that. Like she haven't paid no light bill, but her lights are still on. Shit is like that. Shit like that is happening. I'm being dead ass. Okay. So she must be blessed. Anyways, I gave her my number. I told her to keep in touch because there's some people I come across and I just have this thought like I'll take care of you. Like I'll make sure you straight. Um, I don't know. That's just something from my spirit because I be really feeling like that. I be feeling like that. And I talk to people like that, like people that I'm close to. Like you get close to me, I start talking about a future with you. I start talking about like, yo, if I'm straight, you gonna always be straight. I be talking like that, you know. But people will lose that shit because there's some people who had that from me and they don't know more, and they ain't getting it back. Some people got it back. Some people lost it and got it back. They must have mercy on their soul. So yeah, um, so I'm up here just talking to her and everything, and hold on, it's too much smoke in my lungs. Okay, so see, I'm a very lightweight. Like I really can't smoke a lot of weed. These little joints right here, they be good for me. Um, like my mom, she smoked. My brother smoked. My whole family, anywho, and I can't keep up with them. Like, but my mom, she slowed down a lot. But my brother, he would make her smoke a lot, and she would just with her Leo ass. They be like, he'd be like, every 2 hours, you want to go smoke? Every 2 hours, you want to go smoke? Like, damn, bruh. Every 2 hours, like I don't even want to be high all the time. So they would be amazed how slowly I would go through product. And, I mean, it definitely increased my intake, increased more from the beginning, definitely. But I'm still light. Like I'm a lightweight. Like cause they would start to offer me, they'd be like, you wanna go smoke? You wanna go smoke? And at the first, I try to keep up just a little bit, but I just couldn't. Child, I tapped the fuck out. I be tapping out all the time. I be like, I'm good. I'm straight. Cause I know at some I feel like a certain I don't want to go to like I just want to manage my high and everything. So, anyways, let's go back to this story. So after we walked off from her, my friend was like, girl, I swear, I think people be plotting on you. Like people be watching you, people be something. Like she be seeing when she with me, she be seeing like weird stuff, you know? That's why I love it's like every time when I have one of these like weird moments, um, I would have a witness. Like when I ran into my family member, I was on the phone with somebody and they heard somebody call out my name in the background. And I looked over and I realized that the cousin who betrayed me, it was her sister, not the sister that was gonna jump her. Cause at one point they was threatening to jump me if I don't stop talking. And I told them like, I'm not afraid of y'all. Like, like if y'all want to come to my house, y'all might die, you know. But I really don't want to go through that. Like, I'm willing to talk to y'all, but if you come to my house, I will defend myself. They ain't never show up. So yeah, but yeah, her and her other sister, they was threatening to jump me. Little old me. Now both of these bitches are 100 pounds over me. Both of them. They bigger than me. And one of them is known for like fighting man. Like that's why I felt like she went and ran and got her sister because she felt like I would be intimidated by her because everybody know her for fighting. Like you don't want to fight her. You know she beat your you don't got hands like her or whatever. Like bitch, I know that you gonna beat my ass, but I guarantee you that I will still defend myself. Okay. Like, bitch, I know you could fight, but okay. But if you come to my house though, uh I will defend myself. Shit. And you know, they did not come. But I just can't. I can't. Motherfuckers get on my motherfucking nerves. Cause you know what? To be real, I was I was with it. I was like, shit, like whatever. Cause I was really hurt. I was really hurt, like hurt. The shit that took place. I mean, it was just so dramatic. I just couldn't believe that my cousin did all of this shit. I just like, you recorded me, you slandered me, you going in my friends' inboxes and turning them against me. I just was like, what the fuck? And you know, hmm, my first reaction was maybe she misunderstood me. That was my first reaction. Like, maybe I said something wrong. Like, maybe I gave her the wrong impression. That's why I kept trying to talk to her because I was like, maybe she need clarity. Because maybe she thinking something that is not accurate or true. Maybe she need clarity, you know. So I kept trying to give that to her and stuff like that, but you know, I just slowly realized that no, she just wanted to destroy me, and that was it. And I knew that time that she came for her motherfucker. This how bad the demon was activated in her motherfucking ass, cause she thought that she was gonna shut me down, make me delete my Facebook and all this other shit. She didn't expect for me to, you know, start protesting. because you had me really fucked up. I just couldn't believe. So she doing all this shit in the background. She got people calling me while I'm at the hospital with my daddy. She got people texting me. She got people threatening me and shit like that. Like, yo, and she set me up. Like, she went quiet for like a week. And then all of a sudden, people texting me, like, I heard the tape. Like, don't ever talk to my mama again. Don't do this. Don't do that. I heard the tape. I'm like, what I say? That's the first thing I say. Like, what I say? Because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they heard for them to be like not understanding where the fuck I'm come from, because I could repeat whatever the fuck I said, like, cause I be keeping it real. And I kept it real through the whole motherfucking thing. So is it a misunderstanding? Now I'm starting to question, like, but this the crazy shit is that my cousin, she recorded me one of the phone calls, maybe many phone calls. Um, and she put some tape together, but she didn't release it like on social media or something like that. She made people come to her house to listen to the tape. And I'm just like, the last time I talked to my cousin who was testing me, like, don't you ever talk to my mama again? I heard the tape. I tried to call her. She wouldn't even pick up the phone. But the last time I talked to her, she really tried to make it seem like I'm not even really that relevant. Like, why would we be talking about you? Like, so, but you will go over somebody's house and listen to some tape? Bitch, you got that much motherfucking time to do that? And what make it so bad, yo, is like motherfuckers started to treat me like I was dramatic. Cause I started going the fuck off in the way that I could. Cause behind the scenes, I was trying to talk to people. I was trying to get some clarity, but nobody would give it to me. And this shit is crazy, bro. I really felt like people was trying to make me crazy. I really feel like that. I really felt like I was really on a spiritual attack, real heavy then. And I was by my motherfucking self. And it's some people, they showing me love now, but during at that time, they turned their back on me. And then my parents and stuff, like after they got that COVID shot, they act like they couldn't even comprehend why I was so upset. What the fuck you mean you can't comprehend why the fuck I'm so upset? And then after all of this, she tried to break into my account. She tried to hack my shit. Yo, I would talk about this shit on my Facebook. I would call it the fuck out. But I would speak from my heart, Cause I would be like, yo, this shit really hurting me. Like, this motherfucker recorded me. She going behind my back to all my friends, trying to turn them against me. Like, I'm talking about this shit. She gets so fucking triggered that she blew her whole cover. She started to attack me because I had this on the posters that I made about this shit. I had it on open, so you didn't even have to be my friend to see it. Fuck that bitch. So I'm saying some real shit. I'm up here about to drop some motherfucking screenshots, bitch. This bitch was so triggered that she wrote me from the page that she was spying from me from. Didn't even take the time. The page didn't even have a picture. She wrote me from a fake account that she made because I blocked her. And she started writing me talking about, we about to come and beat your ass if you don't stop talking. Da, 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 da. And I was like, I loved you. I loved you. You know what? I'm tired of telling this story, bro. For real. Okay, be that as it may, let's go home. Let's go beyond that. All right. What was my? I had a point of even talking about that. Mm, I don't know. Maybe it's Hmm. 'Cause I think I told the whole story about the lady that I ran into, and it had my friend like wondering, like, why do this weird shit happen to you all the time? Like random people would just come out and speak to me. Just random weird shit would just happen, you know. Oh, I was saying that I had a witness. Thank you. See, stream of consciousness. I ran into my cousin, her other sister. I ran into her other sister because the sister that she tried to jump me with, she passed away. And you know what? I really feel like my cousin was responsible for that. And I feel like she feel responsible because I feel like she knew that whatever she put out came back to her. She knew that. And I think that she felt deep shame because I really, after she attacked me and started turning people against me and stuff like that, threatening to fight me and everything, there was a day I'm already like in depression about this situation. I wasn't sleeping good and everything. People was acting just so fucking weird. Like people wasn't talking to me. I was really alone. People wasn't understanding me. People thinking that I need to just get over it. Like people was not kind to me. And I just kept feeling the energy of these people want to see me fail. Like I felt like these people was happy where I was at and they wanted to keep me there. And these are people who supposed to love me the most. So, and I'm willing to forgive because some people I just want to forgive. Like I just want to. Sometimes I feel like people ain't bad people. They just really don't know how to handle the shit that you go through, you know? I be thinking that everybody life is like that. You know, I be thinking I thought for a long time that everybody was like me. They just hid it well, you know? But I always felt like if I'm speaking truth with good intent and from my heart, people will understand that. People will feel that. I just always like knew that or something. But when I was going through that time, people was really treating me like I was fucking crazy. And I just couldn't believe it. I could feel people disconnecting from me or people talking about me. I could feel it. And I would talk about that shit on my motherfucking Facebook. I'd be like, yeah, I feel y'all motherfuckers talking about me. And then nobody would like it. People would act like they don't see shit. I knew they seen it. I knew they seen it. These paper joints love to fucking embarrass my ass. They love doing that shit. I can't fucking stand them sometimes. But I really can't handle like the blunt rappers and stuff, that shit is just way too harsh. It's not a good experience for me. Like, I don't know. So, but even though I forgive, like, I still don't fully trust those people who turn their back on me, even if they in my life now. Because, my best friend, she didn't turn her back on me at all. And she always like really understood. Like I would talk to her and she'd be like, yeah, that shit is strange. Like, and I feel be feeling like, well, if you could understand like why other people acting like they can't. And she couldn't understand that. Like she didn't understand why they couldn't understand. So, and I'm thankful I had that. I'm thankful. See, she always played that in my life because she was like the first person that showed me divinity. Like she always been like a good friend. Sometimes we got into arguments and stuff like that, but and disagreements and whatever. But we always kind of been balanced together. She definitely is. She actually, when I first met her and we became good friends, I used to call her my soulmate like all the time. People would come up and be like, um, oh, this your friend? I'd be like, yeah, this my soulmate. You know, I think it would actually made her feel uncomfortable. So I stopped doing it because, she felt the same, but she cared more about what people think. She got a Virgo moon. Yeah, child. Mm. But she be caring. So I be respecting that and stuff like that because I really just don't even be giving a fuck. I just don't. But, you know, anyways, but I definitely feel like she a soulmate. So I'm glad I had that because before her, I ain't never had that. I thought friendships was just supposed to be petty and unfulfilling. That's what I thought. Because I felt like I couldn't connect deeply with people. And there was a lot of aspects of myself that I didn't even open up to people for them to see because I felt like they wouldn't understand. So, and then when I went through that moment, it really showed people true faces. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful. But should have stayed down. And I seen that it was possible. Because at first, if I didn't have my friend as a contrast, I might have started believing that I'm in the wrong and I really need to stop tripping. And I would have had just repressed that anger and probably would have got cancer or something. It's that deep. Okay. But bitch, I don't want to be miserable. I don't do good with misery. Okay. I'm always trying to optimize my motherfucking self because it feels good there. And I want to feel good, you know? So, and I do love myself. Anyways, I'm really tired of talking and I ain't even finished. Said I was gonna redo this one a little bit. Sometimes I wish I could take my head off and like grow a temporary head or something and just do my hair and then put this head back on. Cause oh my goodness, bro. It'd be really uncomfortable. And I don't like a whole lot of other people in my head. And the people that I wouldn't mind in my head, they don't even like to do hair. Like my friend, you know, she don't like to do hair. But she do her own hair like I do. And I understand because I don't like to do hair. But I be like, girl, look. I make that sacrifice for you. Like I do your hair if you do mine. But she be feeling like I'm too particular. Like I am a more meticulous braider than her. But I do be liking how hers come out. Like she be really having like that bohemian vibe or whatever. Because her twists be like loose, irregular. But nah, the way that I twist, it just be coming out uniform. And I even try to not twist so neat because I want like a messy like look or something. And it just never turn out that way. So I have to work around the way that, and when I'm parting, I become very meticulous and stuff like that. So, and she let me do her hair once and I just braid way too tight. I think it actually traumatized her. And I tell her, like, look, I'm sorry, I will not braid that tight again. I felt back then like tight braids equal neatness. I just be really wanting it to be neat. But and I have learned to not braid so tight because I had a few issues with people like your braids just be too tight. And I'd be like, okay. Even when I'm crocheting, like my like double crochet would be like so neat. Like if you look at my crochet, I like that look versus somebody who not really that good at crocheting or they don't have the right um what you call it, resistance or whatever, something. But when you look at my crochet pattern, you could tell that it's a lot of tension in it because that's how you make it neat. Mm, very relevant to my personality, I guess. I do feel like I learned my lessons quite well, more than average. I didn't always feel like that though. I really felt like for a long time that everybody is like me. They just don't talk about it. They just don't share it or something like that. But no, that is not the truth. I hope this turned out like how I want it. Yeah, but at least I finished for the braid pattern. All right, y'all, stay blessed.